your bag there. You can throw it away.
Okay, you ready? Okay. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do cattle ears. I've been showing cattle since I was 11, so this is nothing new. But one of the biggest important things is learning how to properly insert an ear tag in a cattle ear. Now there are different types of ear tags. There's also different types of facts. Oh, okay. So some facts about livestock ear tag. Livestock ear tags were developed in 1799 by Joseph Banks. The first two-piece ear tag, like this, was developed in 1953, and in 2007, the government required all cattle to have EDI, or electronically identification tag, in cattle, just so they understand that they don't have TB or bovine tuberculosis or any diseases that can cause animals to get sick. So why would anyone think that we want to tag cattle ears?
So you can keep track of them?
Kinda, yeah, like identification. So why would we want to identify, or like why would it matter?
To know which one's yours, or to know which one may be pregnant or healthy.
Kinda. So basically, to keep accurate records of them.
Yeah.
So basically, you want to identify. So you want to know when their birthday is, who their dam is, which is their mother, their sire, which would be their father or the bull, when they were born, and then we also like to keep records in case vet bills. They get sick for diseases, like bovine tuberculosis, or there's bovine respiratory disease, clinical virus, and more. So next thing is there's two different types of tags here. So the tag I gave you is called TB tag, or not TB tags, these are identification tags. So these are a lot of what you see, like when you go to a fair, you'll see these tags in the cow's ears. Basically, what it's giving you that number to keep the identification of that animal. And there's different types of ways to put numbers on here. So there could be anywhere from 2 to 4 numbers on here, depending on how you want to identify them. So if you, let's say, like the way I was taught was, when I want to identify an animal, and this is not the only way, there are many ways to do this. You can do, the way I was taught was the last number in the year that they were born. So for example, let's say I was tagging my little guy that was born this year. He was born in 2018, so it'd be 8, and then he was the first calf born, so he'd be 01. So he'd be number 801. That is how I was taught to do it. Now there's multiple different ways to do it. So let's say, Ben, what year were you born? Second child?
Yeah.
So Ben's would be, so you guys can do your birthday on this. So if you have like, I don't know if you guys have Sherman's on records or whatever, but if you guys want to do that on those tags I gave you, it'd be good identification. So, well, when were you born?
Me?
Yeah, like what year?
Maybe 2003.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I'm the third child.
So you'd be 303. Who else? When were you born?
03,
Okay.
third child.
So you'd be the same. So you'd be 303.
What if we were the same? What does that mean?
I'm 303 too.
So if they won't be the same unless you're doing it from different lots. And what you can also do is like, so let's say this was the tag, you can also put like a lot number up here or a lot number underneath that. So let's say you got 303, you can also write that lot number underneath there so you know what lot and what dam they came out of. So that's actually a really good question. Another type of tag we also got are called TB tags, or RFID tags, which is radio frequency identification tags. So these can actually come in two different colors. They are white and yellow. And typically when you're getting these tags, you have to have a vet come out and you have to have them test your herd because you want to make sure that they don't have TB or tuberculosis, which would also be TB. These tags have been used in the industry, again, since March 1st of 2007. These tags, again, they help with identifying, knowing if your cattle has any diseases like TB or anything else. So like when I actually show cattle at the fair, so when I go and I weigh them in January, they will put an identification tag in their ear for fair. And then I also have to have a TB tag in them. And what they do is they scan it to make sure that that tag is what it is. And so that way, you know, they understand that, okay, that tag says, no, your cattle are fine, they're not sick, they don't have any of these diseases. It's going to transfer over to other animals, so, you know, nothing happens. Maybe go on next one. We talked about those ones, so you can go on the next one. Oh, actually, so these tags, you see like, they're flimsy, they're bendy, they're plastic. So these ones, even though that there are two different types of tags, there's also different brands of tags. So there's Y-Tex, there's Z-Tags, All-Flex, there's all different types of tags. And you can get them also in different colors and sizes. So like this one would be considered a medium tag. There's also smaller ones, and there's also larger ones. And you can get them, a lot of people also use orange tags too. So a lot of the materials you're gonna need is, so obviously it's not a real steer, but your cow. And then you're gonna wanna get like hydrogen peroxide or something to clean their ear off with. And then you're gonna wanna get your tagger. So there's different types of taggers as well. As you see, I got like, even though they're the same brand of taggers, you can get different ones. This one's a little newer. Yeah.
Is one tagger better than the other?
In my opinion, yes, I like this one better. This one's a little bit older. I just think it's a little more forceful than the other one is. But, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter.
I like the red one.
You like the red one
I
better
like the red
too?
one.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so you got your materials, you got your taggers, your cattle, and then you also want to make sure that you get a clean, fresh ear tag because you don't want to use something that you've already used in another animal. So cleaning the ear is really, really important because, I mean, I'm sure you guys know, you guys clean your ears at home. So, I mean, we all do. So it's gross, you know, you don't want to get infections. I'm sure you guys would want to get infections, as they don't either, because it can cause like serious damage and it can like really hurt your animal. So then we'll go to the next one. So the first step is cleaning off the ear. So sometimes you even have to shave, you might have to shave some hair off the ear and then clean it. So you're gonna want to just put a little bit on the thing and then rub it around in the ear and clean it off. Next, we're going to, you want to make sure also your animal's in a confined area. So that means putting them like in a cattle chute or tying them up on a fence or just something to hold them so that way when you're tagging their ear, they're not moving around. Because when they're jumping around, it can cause really bad damage to their ear. So next, how to put the tag in the tag gun. So as you can see, like the little notch right here, that's on the outside. So there's this little piece right here, this little metal piece that comes in and out. You put that piece that sticks out right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you open this up and you put it right there. Then next, you guys see that little metal piece that's like sticking out. So you, I guess I can just use this one. So the same one. You put the right there on that metal piece, and you see like there's the metal inside that plastic. That's what goes through their ear. Kind of like an earring goes through your ear with the metal piece. That's what goes through their ear. So then, next, when you're tagging the ear, so let's hope this works this time, because it didn't work this morning. Next, you're gonna want to take the tagger, and you put it, so this looks really weird, you put it upside down. because of the way the tag is, if you like put it this way, tag's gonna be in backwards. You don't want that. So you put it in. But when you're putting it in, making sure where you put it is another really big important thing, because you don't want to get it too close to a vein. And typically you're gonna want to put it right in the middle of the ear. So like if you get it too close to a vein, you could cause like damage to their ears, you could cause infections, stuff like that. So you just want to make sure that you don't get it too close to a vein. So as you guys can see, like where I put these dotted lines on here, we'll say that those are the veins. So I put them right here, right in the middle of the ears. So we're close again. So put it like that. And typically goes in, or at least it did at first this morning. Just like that. And that's how it would end. Do you guys have any questions? Any other questions? Yeah.
Okay, so when we're doing ours,
Yep.
you still the year.
So, okay, so where's that marker? What year were you born?
2004.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I was the third child.
Yep. Any other questions? Alright. Thanks, guys.
Are you done taping? Push pause.
Yeah.